Hello, everybody. It's A here, and we're going to be scarfing because winter is upon us. I have myself Heartland yarn in the color Yosemite, I believe it is, and it's a 4 worsted weight. We don't want a 4 needle though. I'm going to go with a 6 millimeter hook. Come on, release the barf. Why is it that sometimes super easy to get out? Other times, come on, give it up. Darn it. Okay, try the other side. Okay. So my target width for this project is going to be about 5.5 inches, and I want an odd number of wafts in the project, so a number of grooves. So I want about 5. Each of those little grooves is going to take a multiple of 3 to do. So we're going to need 5 times 3, and then plus 3 stitches so that we can have enough for both sides, and then plus 2 so that we can go up to the next row. So 5 times 3, 15, plus 3, it's 18, plus 2 is 20. That's how many we need for our base chain. We're going to start off first with a slip knot. And you do want to be loose with these because we're going to be going into the back bumps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we want to keep track of the 18th one because that's where we're going to be starting in just a second in the back bump. So 18, we need 2 more. 19, 20. All right. So we're going to skip the 20th and 19th one. We're going to go into that 18th one. So you see that one there? And this is going to be a double crochet all the way down. So yarn over, go into that 18th back bump, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's our first double crochet. And again, yarn over into that back bump of the next chain, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And before we go on, you can mark that first double crochet that we made there. And since we're going to be working with it, and we can get rid of that marker later on once we get used to the pattern, but for now we're going to put it in there. So let's continue. Yarn over, go into the back bump. Come on. All right, yarn over again, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And again, into the back bump. Oh, I forgot to yarn over. Go back, go back. All right, yarn over, into the back bump. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. All right, so double crochet into the back bumps all the way down. I'm going to speed up the rest here, and I'll meet you at the end. All right, we've got the final back bump here. Let's go in. Come on. yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and that should do it. We should have a total of 18 double crochets in that first row there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Huzzah! Now let's turn our work. From now on, every single row will begin with a stacked single crochet. And here's how we do it. We're going to go into that very first stitch. All right, just go in there and pick up a loop. Then yarn over, pull through 2. That's just basically a single crochet. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to go into the left leg of that single crochet. Go in, yarn over, pick up a loop. All right, so yarn over and pull through 2 to complete that second. It's just a single crochet standing on top of another single crochet. It gives us the height of the rest of our stitches. All right, and it'll help from now on until we get used to the pattern to put a little stitch marker right at the end. Okay. Okay, now we're going to be doing a front post single crochet. We're going to be going, instead of going into the stitch at the very top, we're going to go into that post right below into that double crochet. So we're going to yarn over and go through the back of that first stitch that we are double crochet that we have from the previous row. And then we just complete it like a regular double crochet. We're going to yarn over, pick up a loop, and then yarn over again, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And again, it's just a regular double crochet, except you go into the back post of the one below it. The next 2 stitches will be a regular double crochet. So just yarn over, go in, pick up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. All right, going again to the next one, yarn over, and pick up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. All right, the next one here is going to be like the first one that we did. We're going to go into the back of the one below it, of the post. It'll be a front post double crochet. So here we are. We're going to yarn over. We're going to insert through the back. Going to pick up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And that's going to be the repeated pattern for the rest of the row here. It's a front post double crochet. And then it's the next 2 stitches is a regular double crochet. And then a front post double crochet. So, right, we're going to go on here. Just a regular double crochet on the following stitch. And another double crochet on the following stitch. All right, and the next one is a front post. Yarn over, go to the back, pick up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And the next 2 stitches will be a regular double crochet. Easy peasy. Front post double crochet coming up. Okay, yarn over, go through the back, yarn over, pick up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. And this is what kind of gives us definition for those wafts. It almost looks like it pushes the other regular stitches to the back and brings the posts forward a little bit. Another post stitch going to the back. And let's do this all the way around, all the way down. All right, so regular double crochet, double crochet, and I think we reached the final post stitch coming up. Yeah, so let's keep an eye on here. Our final post double crochet, front post double crochet, go in, yarn over. All right. And so for the last stitch here, we're just going to do a regular double crochet at the very end, and we're going to have it mimic the one that we have in the starting, but you'll see in a bit. Just a regular double crochet. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, pick up the loop, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. There we are. We can see the definition already forming on the very first. So we have 5 completed wafts on our waffle stitch scarf. So let's turn our work over, and the back is going to look a little bit different. So once we've turned over, we can see where on the other side we were doing 2 regular double crochets. These 2 stitches that are paired off are protruding this way now. So we're going to do 2 front post double crochets and then a regular double crochet. That's going to be the pattern. So we're going to start with here a stacked single crochet, just like we did on the other one. So we're going to go in to that first same stitch, yarn over, pick up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. That's the regular single crochet. Now we're going to go into that left leg, right? Yarn over, pick up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. There we are. So stitch marker again. Go here. Okay, so our first stitch here on the back side, after we do our standing single crochet, we're going to start with a regular double crochet, right, in the next stitch. And the next 2 stitches is going to be a front post double crochet. You can see them already poking through. So yarn over, go through the back, yarn over, pick up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, and do it again. Yarn over, go through the back, yarn over, pick up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. There we are. The next stitch is going to be a regular double crochet. And the next 2 are going to be front post double crochets. This is going to be our pattern all the way down to the very end. I think I'm going to speed this next part up as well, so we can catch up once we're there. Okay, we've completed our second double front post crochet here, and we're left with one stitch at the end before reaching the stitch marker. So we're going to yarn over, do a regular double crochet on that last stitch. All right, pick up a loop, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two, and then we do a regular double crochet into where we have that stitch marker at the end. Here we are. So this back part, you can definitely see the pairs of the front post double crochets with the regular double crochets in between. And so it's you can use this as a guide going forward. So let's turn our work again and let's start a new row in the front facing. So if you see total 5 wafts and the one at the top isn't complete yet, you have to do another full row in order to get the completed version of that waft. Again, very first thing is going to be the stacked single crochet. Go in, yarn over, just single crochet here. Go into that very first leg, pick up a loop, then yarn over, pull through two, and stitch marker again. So this is going to be the same as the very first row that we did, but this time you'll be able to see what stitch to start with. You're going to start with a front post double crochet, and then the next 2 stitches are double crochet. Okay, followed by a front post. That completes our first waft on that row. And double crochet, double crochet. And again, a front post coming up. And after you've gone through about 4 rows or so, you'll definitely see the pattern emerging there. And you'll be able to see the stitches that are going to be coming up. Just remember that you're going to put a bookend on both sides. After you turn your work, you always start with a stacked single crochet. And then on the front facing side of the scarf, you start with a front post double crochet, and then a double crochet, and then a front post double crochet all the way. And on the back side of the scarf, again, you start with a stacked single crochet, and then you do a double crochet first, and then you do 2 front post double crochets, and then you do a regular double crochet, and then 2, onward and upward, I guess. Literally, you're going upward. And you're just going to keep going until you have the length of the scarf that you want. And that's it for the pattern, really. All right, now we're doing the final front post of this row. And we're going to go into that stitch marker at the end, the final stitch at the edge. With a regular double crochet. And then we're going to, let's see here. We have 2 full rows of wafts fully completed. That looks pretty cool. All right, so let's turn over again. Let's start with the back side here. And again, bookend, single crochet into the left leg, and single crochet on top, stitch marker. And this is the back side, so we're going to start with a single crochet on the next stitch. And then front post, and front post again all the way through. All right, I'm just going to keep on going. I'll probably complete this row and then yarn, turn my work and then complete the row on the other side. And I'll just speed up a bit here. That was one heck of a speed up now. We're coming up on the edge here. Let's take off the stitch marker and go in with our final double crochet there. Hey, look at that. Awesome. All right. I have two of these skeins and I think I'm going to do them both. So I'm going to be here a while. It's going to take me a few hours. So let's, hello, it's been a few hours. Yeah. Two full skeins of this, Heartland yarn. It rendered me, with my tension, it rendered me 8.5 feet of this waffle stitch yarn. It's kind of heavy and bulky, but it's really warm. And 8.5 feet gives me plenty of wraparound room. And I think I have another idea to take this a step further, which is why I only went 5.5 inches to start with. I mean, that's an okay size, I guess, for a scarf, but I may add something even more to this scarf, and it might pop up later in a later video. So we're finishing off here. What do I have? One more row. You do want to end like on an even row. See if the one that I'm on right now, it's only like half of the waff. So you do want to make sure you get the full waffle on the final row when you're doing the front facing row. I'm kind of excited for this. Just go twice. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, and then we have two singles or two double crochets. We just cut that end now. Might as well. It's have a bit of a knot over here. Come on. Ooh, this little pesky knot. It would happen right at the end. Come on, I'm so close. All right. Okay. Double crochet. And front post double crochet. Ooh, here it comes. Here it comes. Hey. That's where our stitch marker would normally be. But by now I just stopped using it. It was just taking up way too much time having to put those in. Yay. I see that and I have one over there. All right. Just leave enough for of a tail you can weave in. And I'm just going to finish with a slip stitch or something. Anyway, here we are. Look at that. I would love to try this like in an ombre kind of type of yarn to just to see the gradual colors. That's always fun to watch. But that is a lot of waffle scarf, folks. 8.5 feet. But yeah, that was fun. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And again, I may pop in with a follow-up to this scarf if I decide to add some more. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye!